lights. Little lights, well, I say little lights, they're actually quite big lights in terms of the power that they do. We sold 3,000 in about 5 minutes. I have 2,000 left. This is the last presentation. They will sell out. If you're looking to have light under the cupboard, in a cabinet, in a pantry, in a drawer, on the staircase, lining the way, this is a brilliant light, motion activated from Mr. Beams. We're doing half off. Not only did we double the number of lights that you get, but we took 50% off the price. It is a killer deal. These aren't new to HSN. They premiered about a year ago when they've been really popular. When I saw that they gave us half off though, I was like, this is gonna be huge. I mean, we do lighting solutions all the time, but not this many for so little. We'll count backwards. We expect them all to be gone within 5 minutes. It's a brilliant buy. Before they sell out, let's get our very special guest, Mr. Justin Hyatt, AKA Mr. Beams is here. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
Justin, you and I were on, I wanna say it was 3 or 4 minutes. Half the quantity sold out like that because we've never had it at this price before.
Never at this price, and it's one purchase where you get 6 different areas of your home that's gonna be lit, and you don't ever have to flip a switch. You won't have to change batteries for over a year. These are motion activated. They run on 3 AAA batteries, so when you come within 10 feet, they're all gonna turn on. Your stairwells, under your cabinets, in your kitchen, your closets. Do you have a dark closet? Are you sick of it? You're gonna have a well-lit closet with this, because 30 lumens is going to be a tremendous amount of light. And when you want to grab and go with a flashlight, let's say it's sitting in your closet, you can take it off of the mount and then walk around with it. This is so versatile, so slim and so sleek that you can put this anywhere you want, even on the baseboards, and they're gonna look fantastic.
Well, we have 3.5 minutes left or sell out, whichever happens first. Still nearly 1,000 people ordering. We'll show you the video, because the video is really compelling of all the areas that you can place these. These are the originators, the original Mr. Beams. Justin, there's no wires or cables. You can even use the sticky tape just to stick it to the place.
It's a sticky tape, double-sided sticky tape. It comes with all of the hardware. There are screws if you want to screw it in. But think about your stairwells. This could be down into the basement. This could be upstairs. You want to grab and go and leave it at the very top and bring it down with you. How about baseboards? Are we getting a little bit older and we don't want to think about having to fumble to get a light switch and maybe take that tumble? How about in your bathroom? What a great little nightlight that's not going to take an outlet, and even in the closets or even in the cabinets under the sink. And this is what I love the best, is it's completely independent of all the other power in your home. So even if you do lose power, this is still going to light your way, and you can use this as that flashlight in emergency situations.
We're counting backwards, as you can see. I wish we had more of these. It's just a monster offer. Because remember, when it was a 3-pack at $50, it was a really, I mean, this is the high-end lights, right? But to have a 6-pack and then take half off the price is just fantastic. So many ideas that people were messaging online. People saying, okay, I travel a lot and I hate getting up in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom, it's always so dark. You can leave one of these, because they weigh virtually nothing, leave it in the bathroom. When you travel, when you walk in there, the light will go on.
Yeah, I mean, where do you find motion activated lighting that if you can get 6 of, that you can put anywhere you want? If you have maybe a different sleep schedule or work schedule with somebody in the home, then you don't have to worry about flipping light switches on or leaving that switch on in the kitchen, or the one that's underneath the microwave, that's on the stove. Don't leave that one on anymore. So when you are taking that midnight stroll to the bathroom or into the kitchen, you don't have to worry about flipping a switch, and you don't have to worry about figuring out where the switch is.
Can we bring the lights down?
Let's do it. Let's set the mood.
We'll create some ambiance in the house tonight. Why not? You'll see they all start to pop on, and one of the brilliant things is that I don't know if these have got the batteries in, but the ones down here do. What you'll notice throughout and throughout is that this is a vivid, pure white light, right, Justin?
Yeah.
This isn't like that dull yellow light.
No, this is a really nice light. I mean, it's from Mr. Beams. They know light. They are the #1 motion security activated lighting system that's battery operated, and you can see 30 lumens, and read the reviews. You can see, if you're looking at it right now on .com, amazing reviews. And they all talk about how much light 30 lumens is, and even if you're on the fence saying, well, I see a lot of lights that are brighter. For in your home, you can see the way it diffuses. It's a nice, nice light that's gonna give you light in your bathroom, anywhere you want. It's not gonna be that harsh light, I guess is what I'm saying.
I think for a lot of us, we make do every day with areas that are not well illuminated. This is just a cost-effective way to always have the light there when you need it. When the clock hits 0, we'll have none left. If you order right now, you'll be able to get in. We're not limiting quantities either, don't forget. So really stock up on these. The Mr. Beams brand has value attached to it. We know that's grade A premier quality. And with this type of technology, you're even buying a light, and maybe this is something I should have said from the start. Justin, I read that on typical 8 to 10 activations a night, these batteries will last, when you put batteries in it, a year and a half.
I thought they made a typo. I even had I called them up. I'm like, you sure about this? Three AAA batteries, a year and a half, you won't have to do it. That's 10 activations a night. So if you're not turning them on 10 times a night, they're gonna last you a long time. Battery operated, and we talked about it, is from Mr. Beams. So when you think about the style, you think about the design, these are lights that you don't mind being seen. So you don't have to hide these anywhere. You can put them in the pantry and finally get that light, and you're getting 6 of them. So 2 closets.
Yes.
2 cabinets. Think about it. 1 in the drawer. We still have some for the stairs. You have plenty of light in each individual light and plenty of lights that you can put in multiple areas of the home now.
Folks, if you're on hold, please bear with us. We're going to give everybody a chance to get this. We are slammed busy because of those Beekman boys. Those Beekman boys do it every single time, Justin.
They do.
Everybody ordering, of course, our wonderful laundry soap. Stay with us. We'll spend maybe an extra 90 seconds. That's all that we can really afford because there's hardly any now left. Take advantage of the flex pay. 4,000 now reserved. 6 of these rather than 3, and then they half the price. That's what you call a deal. Even in an emergency, God forbid there was a power cut, it's nice to know that you've got a light here, an emergency light that's going to work for you. I like that I don't have to mount this to a wall with a screw. I can literally stick this to the wall and it's going to be good to go. I think for many of us who, you know, up and down the stairs, sometimes you can trip it, it's easy to fall. This can light the path and light the way. You might want to put one of these in the basement or the scary attic. There's so many different places that you can put it to give you that easy, instant illumination. And that's what it is. Justin, it's no heartache or hard work. You get these delivered home and immediately you've got a light solution.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for everybody is you've been wanting light in a closet, you've been wanting better light in the hallway, you don't want to consider what it would take to tumble in the middle of the night going down the hallway. These light up when they sense motion, when I get within 10 feet. And then after 20 seconds, they're gonna automatically turn off. You don't have to even worry about turning them off, they'll turn off for you. This is the idea of, even if you haven't thought of having hallway lighting, you now have hallway lighting. The stairwells, anything, anywhere, and the safety of it is just tremendous, along with the tremendous amount of light you get with these too.
Thank you for all of your orders and your calls. There's over 1,000 people placing their order, so we are gonna wrap this up. I'll let you know when it's officially sold out. These are not scheduled to return. So this is the last time on television for our Mr. Beams 6-pack of lights, certainly in this iteration, and I love this version, it's brilliant. Justin, thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
I know this was a last-minute addition, and I appreciate you for coming out.
They said Adam's on, I ran over here.
He was like, okay, I'll do it, I'll do it. What are you gonna be doing at 20 past 10?
I'm watching whatever, you said there was something coming up.
Good answer, Justin. 20 past 10, the biggest offer I've ever presented in 20 years of being on TV. I mean it. Stay with me, more open.